We can sit here and do this. I'm gonna switch this over. All right. Hey, welcome to the Gamecast. Super Gamecast. This is where we talk about video games, video game news, and cobbling. Just added.
Cobbling.
I can't wait to get to the cobbling section of this podcast. My name is Aaron. I am joined by Bronson and Duncan. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. I'm good, man. Had a good week. Had a busy week. A very busy week.
Yeah.
I had to take care of a bunch of finance shit and medical shit. And,
Okay, never mind. That's not as fun. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was very much a busy grown ass man kind of week.
Great.
So
sometimes you have those. Sometimes you gotta do stuff.
Sometimes you do need to go hang out at the credit union for an hour to go take care of a bunch of shit.
But you found time for video games anyways.
I did. I played 2 video games this week.
All right.
Actually, no, I technically played 3 because my girlfriend and I did our Street Fighter workout thing yesterday.
Oh, you're still doing that? Okay, good. Glad to hear
I didn't get much of a workout in because I kept winning.
You gotta be doing that ranked, man.
I did do ranked.
Well, where are you at?
I did ranked with and I'm almost plat 4.
Okay. Keep going. Yeah.
The thing is like once you get to diamond, you realize like, oh, the problem in platinum is everybody is just they're all one tricks. And if you figure out their one trick, you just smoke the shit out of them.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you'll be a diamond soon enough this way.
Yes, I will have my 4th or 5th diamond character.
Hell yeah. You know where you need to be taking these characters.
I need to take them to master.
Come on, man. At least for the workout.
Yeah.
Right.
You're right.
Are you doing a if you lose a match, you have to do part of an exercise routine type challenge?
Yes.
Ah, fantastic. That's good.
So my doctor recommended I start doing more calf races to help with wound care. So I've been so yesterday it was calf races. So every time you lose a match, you do 10 calf races.
Yeah. This is how you do it, man. Good.
Yeah. It definitely, so yeah, no, but yesterday I did not get much of a work at it because I kept smoking people with my.
You gotta take one of your diamond characters now. You gotta alternate them. You gotta have your diamond characters work towards master, and then on your off days you play your platinum characters or characters below that.
So that's how I ended up getting Elena to high diamond. Is this that workout day?
Yes. Yeah. I love it.
I thought of this idea as like either I'm gonna get healthy or I'm gonna be amazing at Street Fighter.
It's a positive outcome either way. You know?
Yeah.
You get one of them either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be either way. Next Evo is gonna fucking rock with it. Let's go.
All right. Well, speaking of video games, we talk about video games here, and it's going to be taken over primarily. Actually, almost exclusively by Nintendo, because they had themselves a direct that had a number of things they talked about. So we're going to go over to videogameschronicle.com over here, who have graciously provided an article with a link to the video, and we're going to watch this. And we're not going to watch it like 1-to-1, but we're going to talk about it. I assume if you are here watching video games, doing that, you know what's up. You've probably seen this, but we're going to talk about the things that have been introduced here. So
I haven't seen it. I've avoided watching the Nintendo Direct.
Really?
Because I figured we'd talk about it.
Yes, that's true.
You were right.
Correct.
Yeah. You are correct. Every time there's one of these, we do talk about it. Apparently, PlayStation's going to do a showcase soon.
Do we know a date?
No.
Okay. Well. We'll have to keep an eye on it because we'll be doing that then too.
They did their James Bond showcase a while ago, and that game looks alright.
That's right. That game
looks
cool.
Nintendo, they've announced shapes. Are you seeing this? They're announcing that they have shapes.
They created the concept of shapes. Finally, we can play Tetris.
You might have to fast forward a bit.
I'm just killing here because we were talking about stuff.
Well, yeah.
Speaking of stuff, I've played games this week as well.
What'd you play?
I played some Silk Song. Silk Song is really good.
Good.
It turns out.
All right.
Crazy thing.
Yeah.
You know, the post-release thing with Jason Schreier, where you know he had been interviewing them about, hey, what's been the deal with Silk Song? How's making this been? Why did it take so long? And they were just like, oh, we just
really enjoyed making it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So they opened this with like Mario's 40th anniversary stuff.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
Mario turned 40 yesterday, the 13th.
Absolutely
Just
nuts.
crazy. That's it's really weird seeing like feeling it throughout my life of like, yeah, Mario is like 15 when I'm a kid, and then like I'm like Mario's 40 and I'm 35.
Yeah,
I'll be
he's,
35 in a month.
been around for a long time.
I really want to go to this Nintendo museum to see all the Mario art.
Where is this?
It's in Kyoto.
Ah, I see. Well, oh, okay. Wait, limited through. Oh, all right.
Well, I'm unfortunately not playing that trip till 2027. So
Yeah. All right.
blah,
Man,
blah.
that's cool though. I'm glad they're doing that.
I'm glad that they kept all that art. I'm glad that they kept all that art from the 80s and onward.
That's really cool.
Knowing video games, like they could have easily just thrown that away. It's like, well, we made our money back.
Oh, yeah. Like there is definitely a bunch of lost concept art and shit from a lot of companies from that era. I feel like
Right.
preservation efforts didn't start kicking in until the 90s.
Even today, some companies like
Oh yeah,
just toss that. Okay.
I love hearing we can't do that remaster or remake because we threw the
Because it's
assets
gone.
out. And it's just like, the game's only like 6 years old. Yeah, we know. Server space ain't free, dog. I'm like, okay then.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'd love all the
You know
Mario.
what's even better is we can do that remaster because one guy has it in a drive.
Yes.
Oh
House.
yeah.
Always good.
Some guy-
Love that.
Some guy on the team was just like, no, I got it. Just a closet full of hard drives. All right, so this is their first announcement for the Mario thing beyond the museum. Yeah,
He sleeps.
this
They're announcing that he sleeps.
He's
Mario
sleeping.
Sleep.
Mario Sleep. Yep.
Yeah.
What's up?
Sorry,
This is a
go
movie
ahead.
sequel. This feels like a movie sequel.
Yeah, the movie sequel. You might be surprised at what movie they're doing next for Mario.
Yeah.
I was
surprised.
I thought there was gonna be a middle one because this seemed like if you were doing a Mario trilogy, I feel like this would have been the last one.
Right. I don't.
You know,
I don't understand. Actually.
like
For the Galaxy movie?
Yeah.
because if I were making these, you would do Mario, then you do Mario World, and then you would do Mario Galaxy.
See, I would do Mario 64. Like,
Yeah.
I think that was such a huge game for so many people that like having Mario go through all these. I think you could easily do a movie out of that.
Oh, I do too. I think that you. Oh, sorry. Go
I say
ahead.
Mario Party.
Yeah.
You do Mario Party, then you go Galaxy.
See, that's just when you turn Mario into a horror franchise, like it's Saw. You know,
you
like
got Luigi's Mansion.
apparently that'll be a movie eventually. I like Luigi's Mansion.
Sure.
I remember I used to stream those games on Halloween for us.
A whole movie of Charlie Day Luigi
Yeah.
interacting with ghosts. That's pretty good.
Imagine like we talk about certain movies and how like we're just increasing the brain rot, and you see stuff like Minecraft and Minecraft memes and stuff like that. Imagine getting like the most twisted people you can to make a WarioWare movie. You're filling 90 minutes
Yeah,
of
good.
just nonsense.
It would be Wario TikTok is what it would be
That's all it would
for
be.
an hour and a
Non-stop
half.
TikToks. Like, what if Wario had a TikTok or like a Vine, and what would be 90 minutes of that?
That's what WarioWare is. It's like,
Yeah.
here's a 1 minute video game. All right, boom, that's 1 minute video game. So like you do that as a movie. There you go.
Yeah, I want that. I want to sit in a theater for an hour and a half seeing TikToks that are all WarioWare themed.
Look, man, I ain't too
I would
proud to
watch
say
it.
in my most depressing,
sick.
in my most depressive state, I've spent a movie theater amount of time on TikTok.
Yeah,
It can be done.
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that is like, yes, absolutely.
They
No,
didn't
they're bringing
announce
back
who
all the
Rosalina
same.
was in this.
No, a lot of people are expecting Ariana Grande.
Oh,
That makes sense.
That's a weird choice, I realize.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That it's not confirmed yet though.
That's just fan casting.
That's a lot of fan casting.
Okay.
I kind of just don't care because it seems like whoever's directing it can direct these characters well enough that they can make Chris Pratt make me think he's Mario. So
Right. Yeah.
you know,
No Daisy. Daisy's still being left out.
and look, man, they're doing a whole universe. They're working on a Donkey Kong movie. They got a lot of
It's fine.
stuff. You know. So
so this is the a remaster, or are they just bringing it?
they're remastering Galaxy 1 and 2 for Switch and Switch 2.
Okay.
So
Good
Switch
call.
2 will get a full. Yeah, the Switch 2 version is going to get a day one patch that's going to make it 4K or 1080p 120
Okay.
if you got a 120 hertz monitor.
Well, I never played Mario Galaxy, so that sounds like a great way for me to play
Really?
it.
These games are great.
Galaxy 2 is my favorite Mario game. So, or my favorite 3D Mario game, actually, at least.
Okay.
You know, so I love these games. These are on the very small list of Mario games I can say I bothered 100%. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad we get a whole new generation's gonna get exposed to these games along with the movie. Fantastic game.
I think that means you can play every mainline Mario on Switch too now.
I would hope so.
I think
You know?
I'm thinking between NSO and I think the only missing one was Galaxy 2.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
Super Mario 64 DS.
I
The slightly
said
different version of 64.
I said mainline. I didn't say fucking weird spin-off nightmare that controls like shit.
Wow.
That's
All right.
the most important one, obviously.
Hey. Mario Paint.
Yeah. Actually, I think they did add Mario Paint to the shop.
Oh yeah, they
to
did.
the
They did.
yeah. So you technically can play Mario Paint.
Wonderful. All right. This is Rosalina saying some notes and stuff. I think they announced Amiibos.
Yeah, so this is out on October 2nd, which another happy birthday to me.
Right.
Ghosty fuck playing Ghosty Yote. Yeah, they got I was so upset at announcing those Amiibos because I'm almost done. I'm 2 away from having the full collection I want. And then they announced those and I'm like, God damn it, I want those. It's my favorite Mario games.
There you go. Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Well.
Oh yeah, no, that's not the only amiibo in this fucking direct where I was just like, well, good thing I have the top of the case.
you got some rows left. Well, good.
Yeah, I got 5 rows left if I really need it. So
you need to fill that thing out, man.
Well, the inside of it is almost done. It's 6 amiibo away. So they're releasing a real life version of the storybook from this game.
Oh, that's what this is.
Yeah, so if you really like the storybook that is part of this game, you can buy a real one in November.
Neat.
As part of I like Nintendo getting more into merch. I'm kind of here for it. I'm like, good, do it. So
I want them to sell picture frames from Mario 64.
Oh, that would be perfect. That would be fucking too perfect. Yeah, so they talk about all the Mario games that are on Switch.
Yep.
And then they do another announcement, which is Mario Tennis, a new Mario Tennis.
I love Mario Tennis.
He-
It's like it's the
Tennis-
most
It's
I
my
like
favorite.
tennis.
It's my favorite Mario sports game. So
The
Okay.
only thing I know
Yeah.
about it is that it's secretly a fighting game.
In a
um,
way.
yeah, I don't know if I can get like a group of people over at the house or online to play this with, I will play the shit out of this game. Yeah, I played a lot of the 3DS one when that came out.
Sure.
They're apparently adding a new type of racket that has specific supers, so that's a neat thing.
So
And you like target where you want them to go.
at that point, like, why wouldn't you always use a fever racket?
Yeah. I think that they're all fever rackets. They all just do different things.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. They got the,
This is really
the
neat.
dog. Most in
Change.
series
So,
history.
Is this a new Mario Tennis game or is this
Yeah,
a
it's
DLC?
new. No, this is
new
new.
Mario Tennis.
New Mario Tennis. Coming
They
out
ever
in
make
February.
They ever make a Mario Strikers 2?
Yeah.
they
Hold
did.
on. They made sequels to that.
Okay.
I forget when the last
They
one
made
came
a
out.
sequel, but it was on Switch.
It was.
No,
Okay.
they made two. So they made two sequels. They made a sequel on the Wii, and then they made a sequel on the Switch.
Cool.
I
Okay.
didn't
The
know
one
they
on
made
the
a sequel
Switch
on
was
the Wii.
not well regarded, apparently.
Oh, damn.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, this looks really cool. I would be down to play this if some people want to get in on it. I might even have people over to the house to play this one.
If I have money at this
Uh.
time, I'm down.
Yeah.
And then the latest or the last Mario Golf had a fun little story thing. So look at
Yeah.
them
So
doing their adventure mode. I'm interested.
Yeah, I like
Tennis with the baby?
I like how they are making the Wonder Flowers part of the fucking extended Mario cast now.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. That's a good it's a good move. I like those guys. I like how they talk about what you're doing in the middle of the level.
Sure. You know.
Yeah.
Also,
It's fun.
I heard what you were saying, Duncan. Yeah, you play as the babies.
I got the
Um,
babies.
I don't know if I like that, but whatever.
What, you don't like
Yeah.
the babies?
I don't like the babies.
I the babies were my favorite one to run in Double Dash
Okay,
because they had the best super.
that makes sense. Well, if you've
Hmm.
got a gameplay reason.
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing a Switch 2 version of this. 4K Mario Wonder, baby.
4K Mario Wonder. Still have not played
With
this, but there's an
Mario
interesting.
Wonder?
I noticed in this shot, like the
Same.
design of these characters is very specific, and I
It's
actually like
so
it. It
good.
seems well
It's
balanced.
so good. This is the best looking Mario game. Oh my god. It's such a good fun. And it's like it's my favorite 2D Mario. It finally jumped ahead of World.
Okay.
For
wow.
yeah, like there's so much good creative juice in this fucking game. And now they're adding this Switch 2 edition, which is adding a bunch of versus multiplayer shit
Versus multiplayer.
to play with your versus multiplayer. Collect the most coins to win and shit.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sabotage
Yeah.
one another.
Yeah, whoever has the most lives at
Oh,
the
this is just Samurai
end
Gun,
wins.
or-
That was the best part of Mario Party. Mario Party. New Super Mario Wii was sabotaging each other, but just for no reason. So giving a reason is great.
Yeah. So and then they have fucking tag essentially.
This is crazy. All right.
Yeah, and then they're adding some co-op ones as well. So work together to rally, throw each other and shit. So yeah, they're adding a bunch of multiplayer stuff to Mario Wonder beyond just play the levels co-op.
That's cool.
And they're also going to be updating it to be all pretty and in 4K, which this game was already gorgeous at 1080p on Switch 1. So I cannot wait to see this game with HDR and all the extra graphic niceties. I was very shocked when they did not have this at launch for the platform.
Right.
So I'm happy to see it here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
so
Did they give a date?
Next year, sometime next year, probably early next year.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, oh, sorry, good.
I was just if that's all we got to say about Wonder.
I think they're adding some extra DLC stuff as well.
Is that what Meetup in Belleville Park is?
No, that's the multiplayer stuff. I'm like talking about like extra levels, like mainline levels.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Good.
And then they're doing a physical product. Do you want one of the Mario Wonder Flowers to talk to you in your house?
Is that what this is? I was wondering what the hell this is.
Yeah. Do you want a? Well, yeah. So so these guys like commentate on your game when you go through the level.
Okay.
Like they're like when you get. Like when there's this level of like raging elephants, and he'll get carried away by them and go whoa, and shit. Like, and yeah, so if you want a like plants to talk to you through the day randomly, here you go.
What does it say?
It says all kinds of different stuff about the level and whatnot. I don't know what this thing's gonna say. I'm curious.
Yeah. That's what I'm curious about.
Looking great.
Yeah, right. Like just probably generic stuff.
Just hyping you up for the. I could use something to hype me up for the day. So that's. Yeah. Thank you, Wonderflower.
You're doing great. Stay in bed a little longer. I will do that. Thank you. It's okay you didn't accomplish anything today. Nothing matters.
Yeah. And then your Nintendo Alarmo plays the Zelda Panic Attack music to show that you're not getting up.
New Yoshi game.
Yeah, they're doing a new Yoshi platformer.
Nice.
I don't know why they keep giving Yoshi his own games, but I guess that's a thing.
People seem to like these, I guess.
They do. My girlfriend's a big Yoshi fan.
Yoshi.
This art style I'm
Yoshi.
really into.
Yeah, I dig the storybook vibe. I'm kind of a sucker for this. If it has co-op, I actually might want to play this with my girlfriend.
Might be a good, fun little co-op game. There's a flower on his back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Make flowers bloom.
It's a Sonic level? All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
He just run it. It was like, all right, cool.
All three big flowers bloomed.
I am just not something about Yoshi as a protagonist has never gelled with me. I didn't particularly care for Yoshi 64. I did not like Yoshi Island. The only Yoshi game I really got into was Woolly World. That was, and even then it was like, I wish this were a Mario game.
It does. It seemed like a game meant for a younger audience than you.
Yes,
That's what always struck me about
Kirby.
Yoshi's Island and Kirby. Yes.
Yeah, it reminds me of Kirby, but I even prefer Kirby to Yoshi.
Sure.
As a character.
I mean, Kirby's a fucking nuclear bomb. Who doesn't love that?
Yes.
Yeah, Kirby's the best.
Kirby's the best.
Yeah, that's a neat little game though.
I love Yoshi
really
because it's a goddamn dinosaur. Just a plumber and princesses, and here's a dinosaur friend. It's like, yeah.
I would love to talk to Miyamoto and on the off the record be like, so are you doing drugs when you made all this? Well, where did the inspiration come from?
No.
Where did this juice come from?
I mean, Yoshi.
I think it's just in him.
It was just in him the whole time. Yoshi did Yoshi come with World or not World? Land.
World. He was World.
World. It was World. Okay.
Yep. He was.
It was that was 91.
Yes, 91.
Yeah. The dinosaur craze was beginning then. Like Jurassic Park hadn't come out yet, but the appetite for dinosaurs was pretty good.
Yeah. Another indie co-op game here coming to the Switch.
Indie co-op.
Indie. I think it looks like it's a Metroidvania from what I can tell, beat 'em up Metroidvania.
Okay.
So it seems neat. I'm so fucking curious what Nintendo's criteria were to get development kits on Switch 2. Because it seems like who and when got these kits seems so goddamn random. Because if you would have told me that this game got a development kit, I would be. And this came out to the day of the direct on Friday.
Right. Here, sorry, I want to look
there you
over this footage just a little more. Yeah, it just like, yeah, Storm. What is this? Is it Sword Lancers? Storm Lancers?
Storm Lancers.
Storm Lancers.
Interesting.
I like to see people making a little bit of a smaller game. That's nice to see.
Well, yeah, this looks cool. I'm a sucker for this kind of experience. Like I played Ninja Gaiden earlier this year, and I'm playing Shinobi. Like,
I feel like the characters' animations move just a little slow for my liking.
Yeah, it feels a little off.
Yeah,
but
all right,
yeah.
Hopefully they do well with that one. This is no, this is something else.
No, this is I don't think this is Tamagotchi. Dinkum.
It's like the vibe that original image gave me was an almost Animal Crossing.
Right. It
I
seems,
was very.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spoil this direct.
Management.
Right.
I'm gonna spoil part of this direct later, but I was very disappointed this direct did not have an Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
The rumors were we were getting an Animal Crossing in this, and we did not.
Instead, we got Dinkum.
We got Dinkum. Who doesn't love Stardew Valley, but with people who look like mutants?
I know the characters themselves are like, all right.
We call them Dinks. We call them Dinks. They live on Dinkum.
They live on Dinkum.
That one guy, that bald guy with the beard, looked like Dan Riker, though.
Oh no. That could be something. That'd be, it's interesting. All right.
There's a demo right now.
I like this art. Good.
I do.
Ooh,
yeah,
yes. Okay, so I saw footage of this. Is like this looks great.
It looks cool. It's from a studio I've never heard of, so that's neat.
Match 3, but it is a shooter.
Shoot the color ball.
Yeah.
Disappear the color ball.
Shows your color on the back there when you switch up. Oh, it changes your hair color. That's actually really helpful. Man, this is cool. I would play this with
co-op
someone.
it.
Yeah.
It seemed fun.
This looks cool.
I wonder how this is about what the call. Oh, that I like the shield thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, if this is like an affordable game, I'd be willing to check this out with somebody.
Absolutely. Look at this giant dragon that you're killing with match 3 shit. Party mode. We got 4-player stuff going on. This looks sick.
I'm always in party mode, everybody.
Always. Poppycom. Later this year.
Oh, this actually looks great.
Yeah, I'm really into that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Probably my favorite of what we've seen so far.
This one's for Duncan.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is Duncan's time, everybody.
The Tomodachi.
The Nintendo Mii's continue to live on.
They've got a whole world. They've got a whole world this time.
Our second
living the dream.
World-making game of this direct.
That's pretty good.
There's a third one coming. Don't you worry.
There is. I like this character creator. Very.
Yeah, they've updated the Mii system to be way more detailed.
Yes.
They didn't actually do it for this. It was like a fantasy game where you would make the Miis go through like little fantasy choose your own adventures.
Oh.
And everyone was like, wow, this character creator's amazing. And that was like the only thing people cared about that game. And the immediate consensus was, I can't wait for this to be part of Tomodachi Life.
Yum, let me eat this head of lettuce.
Yeah. Straight up. This person's homeless.
Tomodachi Life having a whole little town for you to play in, that's much better. I like that.
Yeah. I'm into it. Oh, so it's also Sims-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh Lord. Oh, I don't
Because,
like that at all.
Before you're only managing it in one building. Now you've got a whole town.
Got a whole town. I'm into it. Do we have co-op for this yet, or?
Can we still make them sing inappropriate songs? That's the main question.
You have to figure that out.
News Network.
Ooh, it seems like we can probably make them give inappropriate newscasts.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Okay.
Yes.
I'll pitch an idea to you.
Uh-huh.
We make ourselves as me's in this game. We record them doing newscasts.
Yeah.
And then for this podcast, we map the three of them together in a video, and it's just we make them talk when we talk.
Oh, I can't wait for this new Nintendo branch for us to just do Nintendo news solely looking like that.
Right.
While the Wii Shop music plays in the background.
Of course. Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, let's see. What's the next one here? Oh, we got. What is this?
Dash, slash, and clash.
Oh. Yeah.
The Mortal Kombat collection is coming. Legacy collection. Do you want to play every Mortal Kombat released in the 90s?
Kinda.
Don't.
I kind of want to noodle around with each of them for like 15 minutes.
Well, then there's Digital Eclipse is here for you.
I really want. What I'm really looking for is I want to introduce my children to video games. So I want them to their first game to be that Sub-Zero single player game.
Sub-Zero single player game.
I think it's on
Why
here.
that?
It is.
Why that specifically?
Because it's the kind of garbage that your child needs to be immune to. You know, you need to be.
You need to start them with bad games so that when they get the good games, they'll appreciate.
See, no. I think the way I did it when I was young, which was you would rent stuff from Blockbuster, and some of it would be dog shit, and some of it would be amazing, and then you would get just the full palette of video game.
See, the problem is,
I think we need to make an addictive gacha wheel for our children that has better video games drops.
See, I grew up with the philosophy of go into the Blockbuster, find the coolest cover, and take that game home. And
I was doing that until I was like 12.
It messed me up. I was like, I didn't know what was good or bad. It's just about, can I find the fun in this? And that got extended by having access to cheats. And that, yeah. What is this game we're looking
Final
at?
Fantasy VII remake coming to Switch 2 in January.
Yeah, not much to talk about there other than cool, good.
Yep, great.
What an action and survival crafting game?
Yeah. Another.
I guess video games aren't for me anymore.
Link, Mirror of the Spark. I don't see why people do this when Stardew Valley exists. Aren't you competing with the Titan?
You know, it's one thing that we're watching the Hades 2 video, which is fucking sick, but
it does look sick.
You see it throughout this direct. I think we're just going full in on trying to get that farming casual crowd, and I just think that's a bad bet. But naturally, this is what video games do: is they see a market and they have multiple people go all in on it, and then it's like, okay, this is a limited group of people who will put time into one or two of these, and then they're invested in what they've made in that. They're not going to go to a new one.
Yeah, game dev has the stock trading problem of once you know that this is the trend and this is where it's going, it's too late.
Right.
And you shouldn't actually follow that trend.
Yeah, no, it's as for Hades 2, yeah, they announced a date for the real thing. It's gonna be
unplayed.
I have avoided touching it specifically because I know it was unfinished and I want to play the finished version.
Well, that is September 25th, and it is exclusive to PC and Switch 2 for now.
All right.
So in 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. September 25th.
Oh, I wonder if it's cross save.
The first one was.
Right. we'll see if it's cross save on release, because I kind of want this for the Switch too, so I can carry it around. But my time is on the PC, so.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I haven't touched it.
This game's more Hades. It's awesome.
I'm looking forward to it. I really enjoyed Hades. So I normally don't enjoy roguelites, but fucking this was a real good one.
They nailed it. They nailed it, and they did it again. Great.
I do normally enjoy roguelites, and I actually have some criticisms of Hades in regards to roguelites. I think that you never feel especially powerful, even when you get a pretty good build. And I'm like, oh, this game's being carried a lot by how it's like has really satisfying gameplay. It looks really great.
Yeah.
But like the actual core power fantasy part of the game is not, it's not crazy. I think that almost any build you come up with is pretty good in most Hades runs.
Yeah.
I find it varies on my run. Sometimes I get shit, builds, and then like halfway through I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna keep trying, but this is not gonna be the one that does it.
This is evil.
Are we bringing it back the what's it called?
Amiibos specifically for Kirby's Air Ride?
Yes, and not only that, you can swap the characters between carts.
Yes.
So if you want, like, Kirby comes with the star cart, but you can swap them.
You could swap Kirby onto the... Oh, that's evil.
I can't wait for this game. I loved the first one, but this is an evil thing they're doing here.
Yeah, it's insidious.
I don't know, Nintendo, why? I was almost done.
Sakurai wants it. Sakurai gets it.
Sakurai has a devil pact with Nintendo.
Yes.
Sakurai, the second that game is done, he is being put in chains and is like, Smash Brothers now.
Yep.
That's what's happening there, dog. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're throwing him back in the pits.
So get in the basement. Get in the basement
Hyrule
now.
Warriors is Hyrule Warriors.
More Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah. This is I have been kind of in the mood for one of these kind of games recently.
Okay.
It happens about once a decade, and Hyrule Warriors is definitely the best one of these I've ever played.
Sure.
So
I've been wanting to play Dynasty Warriors. Like not even because I was doing all my research for the Chinese video games video.
Yeah.
And
as you want to
do. You think like, man, why have I not played Dynasty Warriors? This is so up my alley.
Right.
See, like for me, I am not nearly as interested in Chinese folklore or Chinese history. So for me, it took them doing a Zelda one of these for me to be like, yeah, dog, okay.
I love wushu bullshit, so Dynasty Warriors seems like that, but all in Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Yeah, so I'm kind of interested in this one. It looks good.
Most I've ever been interested in Dynasty Warriors. So.
Well, there you go.
Is while we're watching this, Duncan, is Chinese folklore just like overwhelming in the amount of characters and stories? Like, it seems like too much of a task.
Yes, there's an overwhelming number of figures. I mean, Chinese history has like some of the biggest extremes of history that we like have as an example. Like battles where 31 million people die. Just these insane, ridiculous, mega scale events occurred in China throughout history. So yeah, it's a lot to keep up with.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What are we looking at? What is this?
Well, it's a rock.
That's a rock. We're looking at a rock.
Oh.
And we're looking at sky.
Some creepy characters.
Oh, right. Okay, so this animation, first of all, looks really good.
Oh, Dragon Quest. I saw a face and I go, Dragon Quest.
You could tell.
Yep.
Like the way they recreated this art in this style is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a remake of, I think, Dragon Quest 7. I believe it is.
What's the best Dragon Quest?
I think the one I really
only
liked was,
played 11.
I think the one I liked was 8,
All right.
if I remember.
The art for this is fantastic. I just like looking at this.
Yeah, like I think the one.
Akira Toriyama was the GOAT.
Yep.
Yes. I think I really like. Yeah, I think I really liked 8. It was the one I really liked, the PS2 one.
All right.
So. Yeah, these games are
11's really
insanely
good, though.
popular.
I like 11. You should play 11 if you're looking to play a Dragon Quest game. I think it's really
It's on
easy.
Switch, I believe.
It's really easy to get into for someone who hasn't played any of them, and it's also got a great twist. It's got a great story.
Nice.
Yeah, it's also on every possible platform you can imagine. So
Yeah.
nothing.
I see that the way they translate that art style into like having texture on them and stuff. I'm just thinking of Dragon Ball Z, like
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Goku's hair blowing in the wind the way it does in this game. Man.
That's the benefit of Dragon Quest 11. You are playing Trunks in Dragon Quest 11.
Okay, I'm sold. Got it. right.
He's just got black hair. That's the only difference.
Okay.
But Bowser on my phone?
Have you guys used this app?
Yeah,
No.
I have actually.
Okay.
I was using it in the Switch 2 lead up because it was the only place where they were sending information.
Ah, okay.
So,
Like a Nintendo calendar?
so it's a Nintendo app where every day they put new news for upcoming games or upcoming stuff on there. Sometimes
yeah,
it's big news, sometimes it's stupid.
Right.
But every day you can log into it and get Nintendo news.
Oh boy. Oh
The
boy.
Virtual
Yeah.
Boy.
This was so stupid and I loved every minute of it. So, everyone here, I believe, knows what a Virtual Boy is. Is that correct or no?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, so they are bringing Virtual Boy games to Switch and Switch 2, which isn't hard. There's only like 16 of them.
Right.
Right.
And to play them, those are 3D by fucking with your eyes.
Nuts.
So they have made an add-on.
Buy a Virtual Boy add-on and do that.
$100 to experience some crazy eye strain.
Yep. Also,
hilarious.
or you can pay 25 for like the cardboard thingy they made as well.
Okay, the Labo.
And then there's you might be able to do it if you can find a way to make your room pitch black and stand in the right spot. You might be able to make it work on a TV. I'm not guaranteeing that, but
Right,
never
yeah.
know.
I have to see.
I
But
know.
that's cool.
So
the idea you have to like hold it like this up to your face with the Labo. That's
Incredible.
amazing.
that's what you gotta do with the Virtual Boy, though. Look
I
at it.
know. I'm glad, just man. All right, people are gonna
This
learn.
is obviously a fucking niche, weird thing they're doing, celebrating the history. So I'm
that's
kind
cool.
of here for it.
That's pretty cool.
Would most people probably prefer more GameCube or SNES games? Yeah. Fuck you, Virtual Boy.
You want to talk about game preservation? Here you go.
Fatal Frame 2 remake.
And then,
for
yeah.
Switch 2.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dog.
Horror game history right here.
Yeah, no, and Fatal Frame's been gone for a while, so I'm here for it.
Get some people. It's really funny hearing, like, watching the horror footage, and then Nintendo's commentator like, "Scary stuff is happening. You're gonna enjoy the scary stuff, kids."
I love whenever Nintendo has to promote anything that's remotely mature.
Yep.
Well, like like they got Metroid is kind of their darker franchise, and every time they have to promote Metroid on here, it's so goddamn awkward, and I love it. I know.
Good. Good. Early
Hmm.
2026 for Fatal Frame 2. Thick.
Yep.
Never played a Fatal Frame.
I played a demo of the like DS one or something. About it.
One Piece.
Yo, dog, you like
That's
One Piece?
the One Piece Dynasty Warriors.
I'm good.
I
this shit's great.
want to be into One Piece. I haven't done it yet.
Nope. I'm not. The second I saw that episode count, I was like, no, thank you.
It's so worth it.
No,
Great.
no, it's
Love
not.
One Piece.
That little party game,
Make a fucking ending.
mouse controls for
yeah,
Stardew
they
They
Valley.
will. They're making it. They're getting there.
Yeah,
Valley.
okay. So switch to mouse control.
4 players, split screen.
Stardew Valley. Oh yeah, you can game share too.
Yep,
So only one person needs to own it. That's a nice little,
that's very nice.
yeah. Human Fall Flat Switch 2
8
edition.
players.
Grandfather of the
Nice.
friend slop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
That really is a friend slot progenitor game.
Good game.
Uh,
Oh, they spend an interesting amount of time on this.
Power Wash Simulator.
Power Wash.
This game is weirdly successful.
Yes.
it's really like cathartic.
Yeah,
get it.
I know. I get why. It's just I didn't expect it to be such a widespread phenomena. You know.
As you know, I think that there's a lot of OCD in the world, my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's someone
It
who
seems like beating one of these levels takes so long, though. Like it's such a huge undertaking.
It's
Well-
like it's interesting, you know, when you think about video games and what purpose they serve, and for a number of people, it's just like I want to feel good doing the game mechanics, and in this day and age where it's like
Ooh.
I am struggling with the
Customizable
world as it
base?
is right now. Like you throw up a YouTube video on the side, and then you put on something satisfying like this, a relaxing way to spend your time.
it's very similar to why I'm enjoying the challenges and platforming of Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I'm enjoying the monkey break wall version of this, where I'm just like I'm gonna destroy this whole fucking world.
Suika game.
Yeah, what is this called?
Suika game.
Suika game. Suika game planet.
Well, there you go.
Suika game. In case you don't speak any Japanese, it means watermelon game.
Watermelon. Okay. Fair enough.
Because it's about get watermelon.
So, okay. I'm trying to understand as I'm watching here. I can't even like commentate because I'm just like, what is happening?
Well, you drop the fruits and they mix into the bigger fruit, and you want the biggest fruit, which is watermelon.
Right. Is this
But
like
you need to not go
2048, but
outside
in
the
a completely
bubble.
different format?
Yes.
Okay.
So the original Suika game is like it's a cup. It's like a rectangular cup, and you're just trying to get as many watermelons as you can. Like every bigger fruit is more score. Every fruit you add in is more score, and you want to get as much as possible. So now it's a bubble.
Okay.
I was so shocked when this game turned out to be what this game was when I saw the gameplay.
Yeah, I've got no
watching.
clue yet.
I've already seen. Oh.
Oh, well, Metroid.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome. And that's exactly what you should have.
You want to know what Metroid needed? A fucking motorcycle.
Absolutely. Look at
That's
this.
cool.
Yes. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. No, I'm pumped. I'm super stoked.
Didn't know there was going to be so much open world to the new Metroid.
Also, yes.
And every Metroid is open world.
Just did a fucking slide
Yeah,
to
but like
take
their
that
Metroidvania open world, which
Oh,
to me has not implied big open space.
fair. Metroid Prime kinda is like a middle ground between the two, I feel. But yeah.
Oh, this looks messed up. This looks messed up.
I'm stoked. It's been fucking what 10, 15, 18 years
1,000.
since we've had a Metroid Prime.
18,000 years. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Good. Oh God, December
Feels like-
4th.
You've got another power suit haver as the bad guy.
Let me
no.
tell you. A visual retrospective.
Yeah, that's nice.
And the
amiibos.
motorcycle amiibo and the bad guy amiibo.
We're going back in on amiibos, hardcore.
Stop it. Stop it. I'm almost done. I was almost done.
Oh,
This
hey,
is,
it's these guys.
This is a collectathon game. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
Donkey Kong.
Yep. They're doing a roguelite mode for Donkey Kong DLC.
More donkey.
Oh.
More Kong.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, surfing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can surf in their base game.
Sweet.
Yeah. No, this game is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I've
you
been
can
into
punch Diddy Kong.
it. Yeah.
New Diddy Kong Racer. What are we doing?
Evil monkey on evil banana.
Yeah, so it's a roguelite. You're trying to collect as many emeralds as fast as possible.
Okay.
So it seems neat. I want to finish the base game and get through it before I even think about paying the money for this.
Yep.
But it seems cool.
Cool.
I think that this is a good mode for this. I will say I am far more accepting of roguelites when they are modes of a broader game.
Sure.
And not the game itself.
Yeah.
That is something I can say. Like if this, like World of Warcraft has effectively one of those, I'm like, yeah, I like this when it's like a side activity. I don't want this to be the whole fucking game.
Sure.
This
looks fun.
So.
Yes, cool.
Yeah.
I like roguelites. I just like them. So, that's up my alley.
This might be your vibe, dog. I'm not sure if you have to finish the game to get here, but this does explain why they added a skill tree to this game now, though.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
I was like wondering, like, why the fuck does this game have a skill tree? And then, well, no, this explains it. This was what they were planning to do for post-launch. So
this game continues to look cool. We got some customizing.
you got some new costumes with this, trophies. Seems neat.
All right.
They're adding this mode to all the old levels as well, it seems.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's a nice little touch. So after you finish the game, you can go back, do this, and yeah, it's available the day of this direct, which was 2 days ago.
Nice. All right. Good for fans of Bonanza, which sounds like there are plenty.
I will say this game created a new vocal stem for me. Oh, banana.
Right.
Anytime you get a banana, the game goes, oh, banana.
Sure.
Yeah, it's great. What Dolphin just did the note.
Oh, here we go. All right, this
What
is
do we
the
got?
story to me of this
Pokemon.
direct. It's
All
like,
right, cool.
what is
I
happening
can go to the
here?
bathroom. All right.
Yeah, all right, see ya.
This is
All
all
right,
that
bye.
matters.
Look at this weird thing they decided to do.
Got Ditto. He's got a Pokedex.
Got a Pokedex. Yeah, I'm just here for Duncan's reaction.
He's yeah.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Excuse me?
Yep.
Ditto turns into people now?
Apparently.
Animal Crossing Pokemon with Ditto people?
It's
What are they doing?
I don't know. It's a strange.
What?
Yeah, it's a
Is this
strange.
Mystery Dungeon? They're talking, so this feels like Mystery Dungeon.
They're talking because
no,
it's
it's not.
Pokemon, but it's
It's definitely not Mystery Dungeon.
What is he? What the fucking? Huh? What they're doing? They're doing. You make a island as a Ditto person.
kinda. Yeah. And they made you a.
Can I shiny hunt? Can I shiny hunt in it? That's the real question.
That's a good question. It just made me realize that it's probably good to have the main character be a Pokemon so that you can just straight up talk to the Pokemon.
Which is what they do in Mystery Dungeon.
No, they're not doing Mystery Dungeon.
But this isn't that. I mean, you're farming. It's a survival crafting game.
This is like the most unwanted thing for me. It's like, not only is it a Pokemon game, it is a survival crafting Pokemon game.
Yeah, they really. This is really what you don't want.
Okay, hold on. Pal World is a survival crafting Pokemon game.
Yes,
it's pretty fun.
And I played all of an hour and a half of that on Game Pass before I was like, "Fuck this."
The moment I had to build like a camp and start getting things going, I was like, "Shh, it's one of these." All right.
You see, I love that. I love that.
But like,
no.
So I was super down with the idea of a Pokemon Animal Crossing, but this is different.
Well, it seems like it's almost an Animal Crossing.
Almost.
It's just got more crafting.
Well, it's crafting, but then it's like you're on your own island away from everything else.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can get visiting Ditto people, I believe.
This seems really close to an Animal Crossing. It's more Stardewy.
See,
and then we have an actual Pokemon game.
Yes.
See, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be real. Everything I keep saying about ZA, I'm just like, fuck. I'm actually interested in this.
It's interesting.
I hate it.
Kind of dope.
I'm like, well,
like a fletchling on a little lamppost, and you go catch him in the city.
I see that
urban Pokemon.
That part is it. It's just like them attempting to advance Pokemon at all is what has me stoked here. And then like, I'm gonna be real, they are doing mega evolutions that look amazing.
Yeah, mega evolutions continues to be the best way of updating these. Like new forms, Mega Evolutions is still the best.
They gave the Gen 6 starters all Mega Evolves.
Yeah.
Mega Greninja looks great.
Yep. So does Mega, I forget the name of the fox thing, but yes. Yeah. No, but I mean, look, this game had me at
the boss fights look cool
Hawlucha.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hawlucha Mega looks great.
Yeah,
I mean, like, Luchador Hawlucha has been the Pokemon, but super Mega, Luchador.
Yeah, now it's like true. We leaned into this all the way.
Triple A. Luchador.
So they showed a glimpse there of the boss fights where you're like, you have your Pokemon both attacking and doing things, and you're commanding them, and you're dodging, and like engaging in battle mechanics. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Could be cool depending on how that works. I'm really interested, and Absol is featured heavily, so I'll have my main is there. I'm happy.
Yeah. Hoopa.
Hoopa's here.
Hoopa with the Hoopa rings.
Yeah, this. Okay. Is what I say.
Wait, is that a Pikachu Mega Stone? Oh my! To Mega Raichu. I kind of like Mega Raichu.
Two different forms.
Yeah, X and Y.
Raichu is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I'm actually stoked for this.
Okay, I'm guessing now based on just those designs, Y is huge special attack buff, and X is huge speed buff.
Okay.
I do not care. They just look cool. This is the first Pokemon. Man, if I pick, I'm gonna be real here. I'm excited for this game now, but if I pick this up and hate this game, I think this is what kill Pokemon for me. It's over. It's like I joke nowadays, but like the second they're like Pokemon, I'm like, all right, let me know. I'll be back. I'm gonna make a sandwich.
Yeah.
At that point, like that's
a killer return to paradise.
Yeah. Did y'all like Danganronpa?
Oh, that's right. Yep.
They're porting the second.
I forgot they announced. Did they announce it at this Nintendo Direct? The Danganronpa game?
I forget.
Well, they're doing a Danganronpa 2 remaster. So.
Cool. I like this art style.
Yeah. I really loved the first game. I gave it a glowing. We got a review copy for that because we're buddy with NIS at the time. They love sending us review codes, and we said very, very nice things about them. Like very nice things about them. Yeah,
or at least, Danganronpa.
Yeah, Danganronpa 1 and 2 were both great. 2x2, 2x2.
So 2x2 is just a remaster of 2.
Yeah, it's a remaster too. It looks like.
Okay, all right. His twisted ass.
But
the reaction I was seeing online to a Danganronpa game being announced was that this isn't quite just a remake of 2.
Oh,
well. Okay, I thought it was a remake. Good to know. Here we go. History in the Three Kingdoms. This is for you, buddy.
Dynasty Warriors.
This is for you.
Here we go.
Look at these guys. Air combos. He's got sick shit going on.
I still need to play some of these games to see because the
Sun
idea of
Cow.
hitting 50 dudes sounds great.
Yeah, no, that part of it's cool. It's the fact that you just do it over and over for 200 hours.
Right.
It starts to get old. And then also, like I said, I'm not super big on the setting. I am a fan. It's why Hyrule Warriors gelled a lot more with me. But even I got like halfway through it, and I was like, I'm kind of done. I got my fill of this. I got my fill of
I'm not super familiar with Dynasty Warriors on account of not having played it. My impression of the setting is it's just the real life things that happened during the Wars of the Three Kingdoms.
Sure.
Mostly. That is mostly
it's just
correct.
made fantasy-atized so that they can have cool magic.
That's like 90% of the way there, I would say. Maybe amp up the fantasy bit a little more, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm certain they'll have Lu Bu with his big spear, and you know.
I remember X-Play grinding the cow pee joke into the ground.
Into the ground. Which, you know, when you're 12 years old is hilarious.
Yeah, no, exactly. Did any of y'all play Monster Hunter Stories? Is this series any good?
I heard it's all right.
Looks nice.
I've never played it.
Because I love the idea of riding a Rathalos.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I finally, for the first time in about 5 years, I finally bought a bunch of new T-shirts.
Okay.
And one of them has Rathalos, and then it's like supposed to be a summer shirt. It's like Rathalos attacking a Palico who's just floating in like a tube at a beach.
Huh. All right.
How
That's
the
great.
hell does a lighthearted looking game like this deal with like a Fatalis? Like,
You know?
I don't know. I'm inclined to check it out because the series always looked interesting. I just never played it.
it does look interesting.
Here's their sizzle reel of all the stuff that's coming to Switch 2.
Bunch of other stuff because, good lord, we ran out of time.
2-point museum.
Disgaea 7 complete.
Yep.
The Disgaea games are good if you like tactical strategy games. They're really good if you like that.
Okay.
They did not grab me.
Okay.
Let's see.
Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake.
Yep. Hopefully that does well because that's on my
Fantasy Critic.
Right.
Fantasy Critic.
Virtua 5 Revo.
Bringing Virtua Fighter 5 to Switch 2, which is good.
Yeah.
Lego Voyagers.
Lego Voyage. It is.
Lego games tend to be good, but this looks different. This looks like a
different thing.
Like a co-op thingy.
Little Nightmares 3.
Speaking of games,
also on my Fantasy Critic.
Man, Duncan, you down to the wire. I like this game. I've already played it on my deck and my computer. So
Reload. Good game.
If you've never played it, it's worth
I
getting.
haven't played all the way through yet.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, is this the next announcement?
Yep.
Yeah.
This looks like Resident Evil.
What makes you say that?
Resident Evil.
Probably because of all the Resident and all the evil.
Hello? Yes.
Huh?
And then they got
Calling
a long
about a
black
noise
screen.
complaint. You guys are being too loud. Oh, these residents are so evil.
Just call him our landlord. The hot water heater's out again. When are you gonna fix this?
landlord. Oh, these residents are evil. God,
Yeah.
get me out of bed.
I hate these residents.
Yeah,
They're so
there's
evil.
already,
They cause biohazards.
as someone who has had to be the dude cleaning out the houses after bad tenants, yes, they do leave biohazards.
You go to the residency and you go, that resident is so evil. They left a biohazard.
But I'm putting that down as a title for us.
And they can't be, this resident can't be so evil as to leave a biohazard. There are raccoons in this city.
Okay, so
I like that hiding spot. That's good.
the new Resident Evil is getting ported to Switch 2. So that's cool. And then they're also porting over 7 and Village. So you'll be able to play the full trilogy of the new style of games.
The new version, which that's really cool. I keep seeing new footage of 9 here. It's more and more interesting each time.
I'm super looking forward to my girlfriend and I's Resident Evil Day.
It feels like we've accidentally fallen into like a trilogy style thing with the kinds of Resident Evil games they make. Where like 1, 2, 3, they played that way, and then 4, 5, 6, they played differently, and then 7, 8, 9, they all play like how they play. They've all got completely different styles.
And I think it's great. I'm a big fan of the only ones I really don't like is the originals. But I'm excited for this. I'm glad Switch 2 people get to play it. This is the 7, 8 especially was awesome. 8 was like Resident Evil 4 style, where they just were like over the top.
Right.
Over the top.
Good.
Yeah.
Sexy vampire lady. Over the top.
If you think about it, the equivalents of 8 are 2 and 5, and 2 is much more over the top than 1, and 5 is the most over the top they've ever been. So 8 should also be over the top. So
y'all gonna play this? Any of this?
I beat all the other Resident Evils.
Yeah, one day.
You mean all of them 1 through 8 and Code Veronica and that, or just you done 7 and 8?
Do I need to play Veronica?
I mean, technically they're all part of the story, dog.
I'm gonna say yes, because the most interesting thing about Resident Evil is the insane, stupid story to me.
Sure.
The wacky mega narrative. So you have to play all the games to get that, even the side ones.
Or you just do what I do and just enjoy them individually.
I guess.
And
so are they returning to Fire Emblem Three Houses discourse?
They are doing a new Fire Emblem. So we're getting a new Fire Emblem, which looks pretty good if you're a fan of that.
The emblems have more fire on them.
I'm not a Fire Emblem. I'm not a Fire Emblem person as a whole. Like I'm not. I have real trouble with tactical grid-based strategy shit. I wasn't big on Final Fantasy Tactics. I just didn't like a lot of stuff in regards to that. So
loved Fire Emblem Awakening. I had a great time with it. And then a friend of mine is like passionate about arguing about Fire Emblem Three Houses.
What about it?
Not about Three Houses itself, but arguing about it.
Yeah, well, because you got to pick between the 3 houses. So like, who's the best one?
Okay.
And just like story wise.
And who's the bad guy? And well, because that's the thing is that if you pick one house, the other 2 houses become the antagonists.
Right.
And so, you know, people argue about like, is this house even good people? And you have a strong bias because you picked a house, and so you're gonna like those people. But for another person's playthrough, those guys were evil.
You have to pick in the beginning.
That's
tough.
How does this look for Fire Emblem people? Because to me, this looks cool. Like it looks like a little edgier than normal.
I think this looks cool. I mean, Fire Emblem comes down to, do the animations like look good? Because it's just gonna be Fire Emblem. Like the gameplay is gonna be more Fire Emblem gameplay. which is pretty consistently similar. They add gimmicks and stuff, but like it's still just Fire Emblem. So like, are the animations good? Do the interactions with combat look good? And do the cutscenes look good? And these cutscenes look good for sure.
Are great. For sure.
I mean, Fire Emblem is a dating sim. That's an important thing to understand about it.
All right.
It's about pairing your little characters together and getting them to get married.
Okay.
So the quality of a Fire Emblem game comes down to how likable the characters are and how fun it is to see them talk to each other.
I see. Okay. All right.
All right. Well, I'm probably gonna give it a shot. I'll probably rent it or something and see how I feel about it.
And that's a direct.
Yeah, that's a direct.
Yeah, overall pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, I gotta say about Fire Emblem before we move on that Fire Emblem Awakening has like the most ridiculous fucking premise ever, because it's like it's time travel. You pair your little characters together for the dating sim portion, and then their child time travels from the future to join your party.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sure.
I'm into that. Sure. They did that in Dragon Ball Z. You can do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this was a bad Nintendo Direct.
I thought it had something for everybody. Not all of this gelled with me, but some of it definitely did. I was big on.
I think people are getting acclimated to one insane announcement during like every direct. They're like, "Oh, this thing I'm so excited for is coming out." I don't think most of the big announcements for this are like, they're fucking crazy.
Yeah, like it's all a bunch of stuff that like I'm gonna play Mario Galaxy. I'm gonna play the Mario Wonder DLC. I'm gonna play Metroid Prime. Whenever I finish Donkey Kong, I'll get around to the DLC. Hades 2, finally having a date. Excited for that. Is everything in here for me? No, I don't give a shit about Dynasty Warriors. I do not give a shit about the 30 million, friend party games. Didn't really give a shit about a lot of the roguelites, but that's okay. Not everything in the direct needs to be for you, dog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of DLC stuff, a lot of remakes on in here, and that makes people go, I'm not hype. You didn't announce a brand new Mario.
That's right. Because the Mario team just made fucking Donkey Kong, dude.
No, you didn't announce me a brand new Mario. Your Nintendo Direct is terrible.
We didn't get Animal Crossing. I was a little unhappy that the new Animal Crossing didn't happen. Yeah, but okay, cool. They announced a bunch of other stuff I can enjoy. It's like really weird that you have this thing that people will focus on one game coming out of the lineup, right?
I think I might actually like that Ditto game.
It might be all right.
What you're saying.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a bad game. I just don't think it's a game for me. I'm not a survival guy. I'm not I'm not survival man. I'm not into. I like Pokemon, but I'm kind of more pissed off at Pokemon right now than anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. Tamagotchi Life is not for me, but I'm glad that people can enjoy it. I know it's a good game. It's just not a for me game.
Right.
Just like I'm sure there is someone who saw Mario Galaxy and was like, "Who cares?" And I was like, "Fuck you, this is great."
Right.
Like I saw Mortal Kombat and I said, "Who cares?"
Yeah.
That's fine. To be fair, I kind of saw Mortal Kombat and I was like, I got Marvel vs. Capcom. But it's
some people are there. There's an entire group of people that are just about Mortal Kombat, and I'm happy for them.
As a whole, I think this direct is good because of how varied it is. There is something for everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
I think Link Banner of the Spark is the actual who fucking cares game.
You're probably right. Just like, like I am sure that if I showed my girlfriend this direct, for example, she would find 1 or 2 games she thinks are cool and wouldn't give a shit about the rest. Yeah, and that's just normal for most people.
Yeah, like Twitter needs the biggest, hypest announcement every time, or else it's trash.
Yep, or else they're gonna kill themselves.
You know,
yeah,
it's a good time to remember that a lot of games discussion is happening between 10-year-olds and 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
Well, it's that thing where you would always get the people who would come in during review season and be mad. I will always remember my Modern Warfare 3 review. And because this is their first holiday reading reviews.
Right.
This is their first season reading reviews, and they don't understand that, like, dog, this is like the 5th one of these kinds of Call of Duty games.
Right.
And this is one of the worst ones. You know, like, that's what it is.
Well, it's like first ones or sometimes second ones where they had their first one, they had a really good time, and then the second one wasn't as good as the first time, and that makes it trash.
Yeah, or like you'll do the thing where it's like they consider it to be better, but because it's just more of the same, it's not.
Right,
so you review it that way accordingly, and then people get mad. It's like, well, this looks better and it has more stuff, and I'm like, as it should, because it is a sequel. But what else are they doing? Yeah.
Virtual Boy announcement. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's what really matters about what we're doing here.
Yep, the Virtual Boy is the best console of all time, as we all know.
I don't know. I think this was pretty good.
Than the direct, though.
We do have one more piece of news. Story.
But before we get into that, what do we grade in the direct? A to F. Where y'all going?
C-.
I'm going B, like a solid B.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going B-. I think this was a good spread of games, new, old, remake, Virtual Boy, different genres, announcing new stuff. Bringing Hades, Switch 2 being the only console to do that as of right now. The Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9 coming. Fantastic. Yeah, there's some things like the Pokemon announcement is a little off from what I would have wanted from a Animal Crossing-esque Pokemon, but could be cool.
I'd say nothing makes me go whoa right and do big face.
Yeah.
So C-.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Great.
I think they do some cool stuff in here. But it's nothing that blows me away.
I think that there were a couple of things that got me like really excited, but they are very like me targeted is why.
I see.
So
seeing Samus on a bike, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 has a date. The 8-year wait is over.
Yep,
you're gonna get Bicus.
They get a new Fire Emblem, which those games aren't for me. But hey, new Fire Emblem. That's cool. That's all right.
Next year too. They dated it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think B-, 82, 83 out of 100.
Yeah, and a solid 85 out of 100 for me. And they just needed I think Fire Emblem was supposed to be their big thing. It just that does not click as much with me, but I understand it's huge for them.
Right. Yeah.
So
I get it.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Well, let's get to that news story. It's a Nintendo news story.
Let's get to that news story. This came out and we all I think we didn't really discuss it on the Discord, but I think all three of us had some sort of reaction to seeing this.
Nintendo now has a US patent on summoning characters and making them battle for you.
What the
So Nintendo was granted a patent last week which covers the action of summoning a character and making them battle on the player's behalf. It describes a situation where a console or other system is being used to run a video game from storage. The player controls a character in a virtual space. The player can perform an input command, make a sub-character appear, i.e. summon another character. If there's an enemy where the sub-character appears, the player can control a battle between the sub-character and the enemy. If there's no enemy where the sub-character appears, the sub-character will automatically move around. The player can move the sub-character to a different location on the field, and if the enemy is there, they can control a battle between the sub-character and the enemy. The most obvious example being a Pokemon game, though it does, in theory, cover stuff like Pikmin.
Right.
This is a ridiculous patent to have been granted to them, largely on account of the fact that they didn't invent the concept.
No.
I don't know how this got through the patent office. I mean, like Astral Chain came out before, Astral Chain came out before Pokemon Legends Arceus, which would be the earliest example that meets all the criteria for the patent they've been granted.
I think this could be. Does this also mean turn-based games as well?
I don't. Well, it doesn't specifically. There's no enemy where the sub-character will automatically move around. If there's an enemy where the sub-character, the player can control a battle between the sub-character and the enemy. The player can perform an input command to make a sub-character appear. No, because the player could perform an input command to make the sub-character appear means that they have to, before engagement with any kind of battle, have like an auto, like, boom, summon available. So it applies to just summoning a guy and then having a battle happen with the summoned guy. Any situation like that.
This should not have gotten through. This is ridiculous.
The thing about patents, and something they do mention in the story,
they do.
Patents aren't like copyright. They can be selectively enforced, which is basically like, and when you're, so what it is that when you're in a patent lawsuit, they have to go, hey, you are stealing our development, right? Like, this is something we invented. You are taking the thing we invented and you are repackaging it and selling it. So they have to prove more in a patent lawsuit than they have to prove in like a copyright lawsuit, because a copyright lawsuit, they have to go, look, this is our IP. This is them using it, right? In a patent lawsuit, they have to go, this is them intentionally taking our design and matching it. It also obviously doesn't apply to things before the patent, because that from my understanding of patents, it invalidates your claim on like ownership of an intellectual property if that has already been done by someone else. You can't go posthumously and be like, actually, we invented that beforehand. You can't have done that.
I'm very, obviously, as this article says by VGC, that I'm obviously concerned about future Persona games, for example. On the other side of that, like, Nintendo could just be trying to crack down on stuff like Pal World, and they don't give a shit about Persona. But there is obviously long-term, like, wait and see stuff here.
Nintendo is known to be litigious. Like, they sued Pal World with very little grounds to sue Pal World. In fact, Pal World was also a patent suit based on the capturing of creatures in balls.
Yes.
So, it's I mean, and how did their Pal World suit go? Because that's really relevant here. Pal World.
Pokemon.
Well, he's looking that up.
Not make bad games and not worry about it.
I mean, yeah, like that. That's the the thing is, though, is as we all know, that it's a lot easier to do lawsuits than it is to just make good video games. Apparently, which is weird for a company that traditionally makes some of the best video games.
Yep.
Which, to be fair, Nintendo is not the one who often is making the Pokemon games. I would
True.
love for them to take over. I would love for Nintendo EAD to be like, we don't believe you can do this anymore. We're gonna handle it. But that's not the case. It's Game Freak, and Game Freak apparently loves to slack off a bunch.
Or just not expand their team, or I don't know.
Want
to contract out. I know they have to contract out a certain amount, but apparently not enough.
They whatever they're doing, it's not spending the money to get this where it needs to be.
Yeah. And,
so there's another article that I found by IGN from last month about the Palworld Nintendo lawsuit that I think is relevant here. It basically goes over how that lawsuit is predicated on 3 patents, right?
Okay.
And one of which they made a strong enough argument that Pocket Pair decided to remove the infringing mechanic, and that was that in Palworld originally you would throw your ball out and summon the guy. That was a mechanic that they had patented. So now they've removed that. In Palworld now, if you go to summon your guy, they will just appear next to you. They won't appear where you throw a ball. Because that does technically infringe on their patent information. And so they can't do that. Nobody can do that now. You cannot throw a thing and have a guy appear by the thing. Now, the one that is currently at that is most contentious in the lawsuit, which is still ongoing and has resulted in Nintendo actually rewriting their patent, is the ride mechanic. They have a patent on being able to board a character that was specifically a character and not a tool, like a parachute or something. It's you bring a guy out and you board them for a function. That is something that Nintendo has copyrighted.
Copyrighted or patented?
Patented.
Okay.
But Nintendo has had to rewrite that patent because it's at fairly high risk of being deemed invalid.
Yes.
And there is so you could be granted a patent, but then while under legal scrutiny, a judge can deem that patent invalid.
Which if there was any sliver of justice anywhere within this justice system, it would strike this down.
That also doesn't mean that you no longer have the patent. It means that you need to adjust the patent to be legally valid.
Right.
It's also assuming that whoever is getting this case as a judge knows jack or shit about any of this.
Well, right.
That's a big problem that you've seen with video game anything getting legislated or talked about is a lot of the people who work on this shit are 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and they don't understand any of it.
They handled the Street Fighter lawsuit issue like a few decades ago pretty well. But in today's case, I don't know whether I can trust anyone to see this for what it is.
We have to also keep in mind is that in both of these cases, the patent they're being granted. Well, no, sorry. In the Pocket Pair case, the patent they're being granted is a Japanese patent, not a U.S. patent.
Gotcha.
Nintendo now has a U.S. patent for summoning characters and making them battle for you, which means it operates a little differently.
Okay. Okay.
Wild.
Bunch of cool. It would not be a Nintendo show if we didn't have a bunch of cool announcements followed by some litigious bullshit.
Yeah.
This is the most Nintendo week of all time, arguably.
I know that you have in a lawsuit based on patent, you have the opportunity to prove that you or somebody else developed the invention that is patented before the lawsuit is able to continue to go forward, because you can prove a patent is invalid on basis that the person patenting it didn't actually invent it. If you can I think famously like the television was invented by two people simultaneously.
I can
within
tell you who
days
is
of one
credited
another.
with it. You actually learn about that in college journalism classes. It's Philo Farnsworth.
Right.
Anyway.
And so another guy similarly invented the TV, but independently of him. And there was a patent lawsuit, and the lawsuit was dropped on the grounds that at least this could be complete bullshit that I learned at some point, but it's dropped on the grounds that you can prove that the invention was created before the patent was developed.
Okay, interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, this is bullshit. That's all I gotta say.
I get it. Makes me concerned for the next Persona.
So, like, if I'm thinking of what Pokemon intends to do, what we've seen so far, the fact that they went after Power World but did not go after Temtem means that it's like you have to be pretty close to Pokemon and be making millions of dollars and being up there.
Yeah, I can definitely say when I look at Power World, my thought is like, well, I mean, for fuck's sake, look at it.
Right.
Look at some of these designs. Look at some of this shit.
I know why you have to do this as a company, because like it's just a market advantage. You just get an advantage for doing things like this. The economic forces kind of demand that you try to hoard as many technical features as you can to be exclusive. I think the most famous example of like a successful implementation of this kind of strategy was Bandai Namco in 1995. Got the patent for games during loading screens.
That's right. Yeah.
And now the patent did expire in 2015, so anybody can do it now. But like it just meant that Bandai Namco has an advantage where they can put mini games in loading screens, and no one else is allowed to do that.
It's so stupid.
It's incredibly stupid. It makes me think of like, imagine if in a movie only one studio could do this, like a Dutch angle for a shot, right? Like it'd be the dumbest thing you've ever heard your entire life.
Stupid.
But also, if you're a movie studio and that is an option, being the only person allowed to do a Dutch angle, you take that because you make a ton of money by having exclusive rights to doing this thing that looks nice. And so your movies have an advantage over other movies.
Yes, absolutely. It's the unfortunate truth of like, I know how to be a good capitalist. I don't want to be one.
Right.
Like
it's bad to be capitalist, but we have a system where it incentivizes you to be this shithead. So
yeah, and then on the other side of that, it's you think about like the thing that always comes to my mind is like Blizzard. Blizzard used to really do copyright claims and crack down hard on private servers. Like they were really big on that. And this could have just been their company blowing smoke, but they were like, yeah, the reason why we do that is honestly, we don't give a shit if you make a private server. It's more of we have to be actively defending our IP or otherwise we lose the copyright.
Right. Again, the system itself incentivizes it in more ways than one.
Yeah, so they're like, if it were up to us, we wouldn't give a shit. But yo, dog, we kind of want to keep owning World of Warcraft.
Yeah, because the precedent is, if another major company, if Sony then decides I'm gonna make a World of Warcraft server and starts selling World of Warcraft from Sony. They are legally allowed to if no legal action is taken against people that are doing the same thing, because the thing with copy is it can't be selectively enforced. You have to be broadly enforcing your copyright. Otherwise, they can point to another person that has been allowed to do something as legal precedent for why they should be able to do it.
Yep.
Sucks.
Not true of patent law, though. Patent law, don't lose a patent for not enforcing it. You just can now enforce that patent.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the legal news. We'll be sure to keep an eye on this as it goes forward. I'm sure there'll be something that develops around this eventually.
I'm sure it'll be news.
Um,
Yeah.
I mean, based on their other patents, they have a lot of broad patents like this. They kind of rarely do anything with it unless they want to sue somebody they don't like. So
yeah. And
if nobody comes up and pisses Nintendo off like Pocket Pair did, we're not going to hear anything about it.
right, and I think that in Pocket Pair's case, like, it was very flagrant. It was very like, we're making Pokemon. What are you gonna do about it? Fuck you. And it was like, bet.
Another point is that this only comes into apply if specifically a US company pisses off Nintendo.
Right.
Because if it's a Japanese company pisses off Nintendo, it's going to go into Japanese patent law. But if a US company, say like Atlas moves to America and does a Persona game that is like similar to Legends ZA, then they could theoretically sue them. But also in that case, they probably won't. They want to have a good relationship with these other large developers.
And there's PR stuff too. I wonder, depending on who they go after, may not be worth it.
Yeah, like taking down Persona, for example, probably isn't worth the PR nightmare that comes with it.
So they want to have a good relationship with Atlas. They want Persona games on the Switch.
That too.
So they're like,
they don't
this isn't
benefit
worth
from
it.
that.
Versus like Power World is like, this is actively fucking with Pokemon.
Yeah, this is actively messing with us and not on our platform.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway.
Right.
That's that story. Last story is kind of not a traditional story, but it's a couple birthdays.
Yeah.
The most important birthday was on Friday. Our very own Aaron Reynolds had a birthday.
Oh yeah, my
Happy
birthday. I completely forgot about that.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, 34?
34. Yep.
34. Nice. And then we had the Dreamcast and the PS1 turned 30 in the United States.
What days were those?
The 9th. They were both the 9th, actually. September 9th.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
September 9th, 1995 and September 9th, 1999.
Like
9999 for
99.
Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had a PS1 for about a month or two at one point. My mom played Harvest Moon on it.
Okay. By only a month or two.
And, the Dreamcast was my very first console.
This explains so much now. This explains. There was so much weird shit on it. Duncan, were you a Seaman kid? Were you playing with Seaman?
Yeah, my dad had Seaman because he liked Leonard Nimoy.
This checks out. Every bit of this story checks out.
All right.
Yeah. Though I'll say, it wasn't my first console. That one was my dad's, right?
No,
like
that is
Dreamcast. My first console was an Xbox. I was 5 years old, and I did the ABCs for the Xbox.
This is so weirdly similar to mine, except for the last bit there. Because we had a PS1 in the house. It was my dad's. So like, I really only played a handful of games on it. Like, I played the Crash games. I played Metal Gear, and like that was kind of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my first console that I had personally, though, was an N64 at like age 6. I got it for Christmas. And then so the PS1 is, of those two, is obviously the more important historically.
Right.
It's like, you want to talk about video games going Hollywood, it was PS1.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you go look at games like Resident Evil and Metal Gear Solid, it was like, oh, these are games for straight up grown-ups. Like these are for the adults. And I think that, 3D, it's getting cinema, it's hitting mainstream, it's, at the time, it did twice as well as its next competitor, and then just literally every company in the world wanted to make games for that fucking thing. Like you look at Japan, America, Europe, they were all like, I think the PS1 is the console that has the most games on it still. Like it's
That makes sense. I think the last time we talked about this, I believe that was the case.
I stand corrected. It has been surpassed by the Switch 1.
Oh.
And the PS2. So PS1 is in third. I'm sorry. So
the Switch has exceeding 5,000 titles.
Yeah, so there you go.
Kind of a lot.
PS2. Wait, okay, then that's weird. The original PlayStation has just under 8,000. Oh, it must be just counting North America in the thing I looked up on Google. Okay, so if you count the world and region lock games, then it's PS1. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Anyway, so yeah, and it was kind of a perfect storm for Sony because I do want to stress that PS1 was not a foregone conclusion to be successful. You had seen a lot of electronic companies come in and try and make game consoles and fail miserably. Panasonic with the CDI, EA with the 3DO, like just a lot of companies coming into space. Apple with the Pippin, just like companies coming in and just getting their face kicked in by Sega and Nintendo. And that's kind of what people expected out of Sony. They kind of thought, oh, this thing's going to come in, it's going to be technically cool, and then die. And it didn't. It did wildly successful because they made all the right moves. They went to developers and said, hey, we're going to have a lower licensing fee. Hey, we're on CDs, not cartridges, so you can just print as many of these damn things as you want easily. We can get them shipped out to you. It was doing 3D. It was a lot easier to develop for than the Saturn or the 64. It was cheaper than the Saturn initially. They just kind of made all the right moves, and then Nintendo, with the immense amount of hubris, fucked up. And then Sega was kind of fighting its own internal battles between North America and US and doing all this shit that everyone just made games for PlayStation. Right. You know, like the N64 library is like, I think globally 300 games. Right? Like, if someone wants to fact check me on that, please do. But it's like globally like 300, 400 games. The Saturn is in a similar case. I think the Saturn is at 1,000. So you're looking at the PS1 8,000. Granted, I'm not sure how many of those are just Japanese mahjong games, but still. Right. And it just became a cultural force, and it kind of set up the blueprint for a lot of future stuff. Like, okay, optical media, like we're going to give third parties a lot more breathing room. We're going to help fund third parties a little bit. Like that. There was a lot of smart shit they did. And then just being out a year earlier than the 64 also helped a lot. So yeah. No, it was a cool device at the time. I think that, and then a lot of franchises that we love today or either got popular and went mainstream on that thing, or are still going. Final Fantasy, Resident Evil. You can make an argument that Street Fighter Alpha is kind of the root of where Street Fighter is today in a lot of ways. In terms of gameplay, that thing had a lot of cool stuff going on for it, and played CDs, man. Have you heard about these music CD things?
I had heard about these things called CDs. This is when the first of a few times Sony created a machine that could play other media that made it very useful to have beyond video games.
Yeah. This is the first time where they did that 4 times out of 5 PlayStations. I guess technically, if you count UMD on PSP, it'd be 5 times out of 6.
CD,
but
DVD, Blu-ray,
UMD, and 4K Blu-ray.
4K Blu-ray.
Yep. So
it's fantastic. What a fantastic machine. I remember my brother's PlayStation. I didn't play too much. I checked out a little bit of Spyro, and then I played Cool Borders when I could. And I remember we had to duct tape the wires to the top of the PlayStation, or else it wouldn't work. I don't understand how that worked, but that's just what happened. but it was a cool
ours
thing.
ours would overheat. So what our fan was, prop up the disc tray a little bit and point a house fan at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would find out on the internet when I was like 15, and that thing was long in my rear view mirror, especially because I had a PS2 that could play PS1 games. If you just flip it upside down, the heat comes out of the vents better.
That's okay.
So
yeah, I'm gonna throw some footage.
You know,
Oop, hang on.
gotta hand it to consoles today. They at least work most of the time.
They work most of the time, but they also have a lot of conceits that those old ones didn't. Where like PS1,
Like
I put in, I'd put in disc and it plays. I don't have to install. I don't have to.
Well, okay.
I don't have to fucking.
Caveat: you put in disc, it doesn't always play. Sometimes it does some weird shit, and then you have to turn it upside down.
The disc would play. It just would the system would overheat. But then you just flip the system upside down and hit the reset button. You're good to go.
Right.
But
take the disc out first, because if you're moving it while the disc is in there, then it'll scratch the disc, and the disc won't play.
Well, the PS1 didn't have like drives like we have now that do that. It had the spindle because it was a top loader, so you actually move the disc and it's fine. Fun fact. At least I never had issues with it. But also, like even then, you turn it off, turn it on when you're moving it. I definitely
certainly there's problems in the modern consumer experience. I just think we've definitely had some improvements. If we think about it, this actually has been a bit of progress.
So there has been a lot of progress, but also a lot of accident, in particular consoles, in particular, like in my mind, because okay, let's say you have working PS1, which it was kind of most of them, but you make every memory and you put the disc, you play. Versus like I still buy my PlayStation games on a disc, right? I get all, I have to install the whole thing. I have to typically download a 40 gig day one patch, and then I load up the game, and traditionally it's significantly less, finished than games were back in the day. I think that
but this isn't because of consoles though. This is just a consumer software problem. All consoles are universally experiencing this issue. Like you can't go on Switch and not have this problem, and then go on PlayStation and have this problem. It's every PC everywhere is going to have this issue. Whereas before, a lot of the issues were specific to consoles. It was about the quality of a console that would determine, the things about it, right? Xbox was different from PlayStation, was different from Nintendo, because they were all a product that had quality.
Yes, and I think that is part of the problem with the industry now, where you have, this just everything is going to becoming a closed system PC when it comes to console, except for the Switch, which is kind of Nintendo fighting the good fight for the most part. But like even then, it's like the PS5 is effectively a computer at this point that is a closed system.
Right.
That's all that it is.
I mean, we have an expectation of complete perfect performance from our consoles now. Like they need to work correctly, or else they will lose to the other one, because the other one does work correctly. You're not making a little sacrifice. Whereas like when I got my Xbox, I put ice packs on it to make it work. I never
had to do anything like that with the PS2 or my original Xbox or my GameCube. That might be the most durable generation I've ever had. I actually currently have a problem with my living room PS5, where the PS5, if you did not know this, does not automatically output video to whatever device it's hooked to. It checks to see if there is something it can output video to, and otherwise it will just have a black screen. And for some reason, it does not always like to detect my TV is there unless I turn my TV on second. And like it even then takes it a second. This is only the living room one too. The office one is fine. And I've tried other consoles on that TV in the living room, and they boot straight to the channel. So there's literally something with the way the PS5 is doing its handshake with the television is it'll get fucked up doing this, and it's very fucking obnoxious. I realize that this is not a common scenario. I've looked on Reddit, so a handful of people have had this issue. But yes,
Probably here, anything.
yeah, it's and consoles today do have some quirks. Like I find setting up the HDR to be correct on the Switch 2 is not great. I find that the Xbox is just kind of has a big problem of its 4K Blu-ray player is trash.
Yeah, but it's just but the league of problems is so different than it used to be.
Yes,
no one is selling a peripheral fan for the Xbox One X.
Give it time. No. Like I've seen those, but no one buys them. It's not like the 360, which was imploding on itself every 2 seconds. I think that there was more simplicity back then, but we had there was less to worry about. You didn't have to hook to the internet. You didn't have to worry about installing the game because the storage media was way too slow. You know, like that.
You just put the thing in and it did it.
And it did it because the disc read was still a reasonable time for the file sizes, or the cartridge was practically instant.
Yeah. The game is on the disc. Your problem is your console acting silly, right? Like, because it's a piece of hardware that kind of doesn't do what it's supposed to do sometimes because technology was kind of worse. Now the technology is so much better, and the problem is the game not doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, like the problem I see more often than not. And I typically don't run into this in terms of Sony first party or developers who have a good track record like Capcom, is like, oh, this game was obviously rushed out the door. Like we talked about Borderlands 4 in the pre-show, and the number one thing I keep hearing is like, yeah, it runs like shit on everything except the most highest end computers. And it's
even
just
that, I heard even the highest end computers. They did apparently have a performance patch today. Which improved its performance by 70% for some people.
Jesus, this explains how I was wondering how this game is getting a Switch 2 port, because on Steam Deck it runs like 15 FPS.
Yeah. So apparently that performance patch was super important. There was also a day one mod that was released that improved performance by 30%.
See that nowadays I do think it is a big rush thing, but yeah, but yeah, the PS1 was real cool. I actually think the Dreamcast might be one of the coolest consoles of all time. Speaking of it just died it died in 18 months because of 5 years of bad decisions by Sega. The Dreamcast was a console that had a lot of cool games, a lot of cool stuff that you could only play on it. It had arcade perfect ports of stuff like Marvel vs. Capcom. The problem with the Dreamcast is the Sega Saturn and the Sega CD and the Sega 32X, those two add-ons for the Genesis and the Saturn, kind of created this very negative opinion of Sega. And then on top of that, Bernie Stoller basically burned everyone in the US who bought a Saturn by saying the Saturn isn't our future when it still had 2 years of life left to sport.
Eesh. Ow.
Yeah. So all of that happened, and they put out the Dreamcast. They put out the Dreamcast at a great price too. It's $200. It's very powerful. It's ahead of the curve in a lot of ways. Like it has like VGA support to hook up to monitors. You could hook it up to the internet. You play Phantasy Star Online and Quake Online and all these other online games. It was really cool. The problem, though, is one, very few people had faith in Sega anymore because of everything with the Saturn and everything with the CD. And then on top of that, the PS2 was coming. And people loved the PS1 to death. proven by the fact that it was the best-selling console of all time during its time frame, and also the fact that it sold 3 times as much as its nearest competitor. It was a juggernaut, and it caused people to be rabid for the PS2, especially when they found out it had a DVD player built into it.
Right.
So those things all together caused people to just... It did not matter that the Sega Dreamcast had an amazing library in the first 18 months. Might be the strongest first 18 months of library for a console of all time. It did not matter.
The consumer condition was not set up for them.
Yes, it did not matter that it was cheaper. It was $100 cheaper. It did not matter that they were doing amazing deals, where if you signed up for a year of SegaNet, you would get a free Dreamcast. You know, like it none of that shit mattered. The biggest thing that matters is EA Sports did not support the Dreamcast. Sega's response was this: to go make their own sports games that actually were better than what EA was making, but the general public didn't give a shit because they liked Madden.
Right.
So it was this thing where it was an example of the only thing they could have done real better with the Dreamcast is put a DVD player in it.
Mm-hmm.
It came out too soon to do that.
Also, the Dreamcast had a lot more like physical problems. Like they were more prone to breaking than PlayStations at the time.
I did not
Obviously, I have no recollection. I was barely born.
I had no recollection of Dreamcast hardware issues, present or fair. I know PS1 had the disc, OS2 had disk read errors in like the first 2 batches. My PS2 is a near launch unit, and it makes a grinding noise when I put up the disc tray.
Nice. Yeah. Good.
Well, no, every time I go to play a PS2 game, I'm like, oof. It's just why a lot of the time I play on the emulator now. But yeah, so I think the Dreamcast is a perfect example of the only thing that they didn't do right was include a DVD player, but because they couldn't due to its release date, did not matter because of the PS2 and how much of a juggernaut it was and how much bad will they had. It was just a foregone conclusion that death. Shame. And like I said, if you want to if Dreamcast lives, we are in a world with sick ass pick up and play arcade games.
You'd like to think so, right? You know,
a lot of dope local multiplayer games.
Ooh,
do you want to play some Power Stone, dog? Let's play Power Stone. Let's play Sega Bass Fishing.
Just the style of Sega games. If that carried on and was like more mainstream, that'd be really.
Jet Set Radio Future, Crazy Taxi.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck yes.
Fantastic.
Scamming
the only
people.
game I remember from the Dreamcast was Sonic. So.
Yep.
Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 were dope. Sonic Adventure 1.
Well, were they?
You know.
Okay, yes.
Look.
Okay,
I love those games. I love them deeply. Were they?
Okay, so Sonic Adventure 1 was cool at the time. Like that whale sequence was mind blowing. And that snowboarding sequence. But yeah, the rest of the game doesn't hold up.
No.
Sonic Adventure 2 Sonic levels hold up at least.
Yeah,
I think Sonic Adventure 2 is
a third of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 has got some sauce. But
I don't like mech sections, and I don't like Knuckles or Rouge sections.
Yes.
I like
the Sonic levels are great though. And so is Shadow.
I like the Sonic and Shadow levels, and I like the mech levels. I don't care for Knuckles levels.
Yeah, I don't care much for the mech levels, but it is what it is. It's fine. I still enjoy them.
Oh yeah, like the Dreamcast had the first game from the Project Gotham Racing guys. That was on that system. I think it was like God, what was the name of that series? Whatever. But yeah, it had cool RPGs, Skies of Arcadia. That was very neat. If you're a Fatal Fury person, there you go.
Dreamcast is nuts.
Yeah, there you go.
Fatal Fury.
CVS 2. What video? Where is this video from?
Yeah, I was waiting for a chance. I'm taking this from Virtual Gaming Library on YouTube. They have videos showing little clips of every game from PlayStation and Dreamcast, and I assume they have many others. So go check them out. they're doing some good work here, just showing the many kinds of games that came out, and most of them you're never gonna see or talk about again.
That's
But yeah,
nowadays, you can buy a modded Dreamcast nowadays with HDMI out
oh,
that has where you can get a storage cart added to it,
okay.
where the storage cart has almost every game you could think of built into it.
Oh, that's great.
So if you wanna go spend a little bit of money to experience the full Dreamcast, you can.
You know?
Yeah, it was a fucking magical system. Oh yeah, Ikaruga. Sorry, this isn't Ikaruga, but it made me think of Ikaruga. I was like, oh yeah, Ikaruga was a Dreamcast game. Ikaruga was a Dreamcast game, and there was just a lot of sick Japanese arcade games that just never fucking went elsewhere.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Grand Theft Auto 2. Here's some history for you.
Oh yeah, I forgot that got part of Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur was Dreamcast.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah. That was a Dreamcast launch title.
I know. I did play that. I did play Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast for sure.
Yeah. That's a good game. But yeah, that's birthdays. Happy birthday to PlayStation and to Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Two very important parts of gaming history.
Yep.
And
sure.
Does everyone know the story of the PS1, how that shit got made?
Yeah.
Yeah,
With the whole deal, the fallout, and
Nintendo and all that.
Nintendo PlayStation existing for a moment.
Yep. Probably the biggest Nintendo screw up.
There you go.
There's great video essays on it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I think that's a show.
I think that is a show.
That sounds like a show.
We are on YouTube. We are on your favorite podcast app. We are on social media if you want to reach us there. We are on Discord if you want to come hang with us there. We're talking video games. We're putting out edited video game videos on our main channel when we get those out. We have our podcast channel, which is where this video is going to be hosted. And you're going to see more coming from us soon. So be on the lookout. All right? Promise? Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Yay.
we're going to go. We're going to go play video games. I don't know about you.
Bye. We love you. I'm going to play Death Stranding, and wow.
I hope you start liking that game.
I do too, dog.
Right.
I'm just going to go read Chinese slop. I'm not even going to be playing video games.
Slop.
I need more Chinese slop in me.
Let's go eat slop.
Sloppy.
Bye.
Yeah. I was actually at my girlfriend has never been to Olive Garden until this past Friday, and we went. She wanted to check it out, and I was like, because she's never been. And so we went to Olive Garden, especially because they had never-ending pasta. And I was joking, like, just a never-ending pasta, as much as you can eat. And then I was just like, man, in the future, they're just gonna have a pasta trough.
Yeah.
You just go, everyone goes up to the pasta.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And if you don't subscribe, I will eat the pasta from the trough until I die, which will be fast because I can't eat pasta.
Pasta trough.
Yeah, it's cheesy pasta, Alfredo.
Ooh. Okay.
I can't take it. I need you to subscribe.
Yep. Very much so. I'm gonna go to the pasta trough.
The pasta trough.
Bye.
Yeah.